can't handle the truth.
Pow.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
A lot of stuff to cover in this video. I'm gonna try to be as quick as possible. But there's a lot. The stuff you're about to see in this video is gonna be pretty entertaining to a lot of you guys. But it's very important that you remember what these Xbox fans say. It is really how they feel. It's how they think. And this is the reason why they cry in a corner alone when they're not trolling us in the comment section of my videos. Speaking of trolls, this is the first comment. This is given to us by Leaker Phoenix on Twitter. Big shout out to him for supplying this comment. I told you guys that if you supply these comments for this exposing Xbox, you will get your shout outs. It doesn't matter how many comments you want to submit per person or different individuals. It's up to you guys. Other than that, I'll be okay to supply you guys with stupid comments that I find on Twitter. So this is the one that we're going to cover first. This guy believes that me, Dobby Potter, and Rated D are getting paid by Sony. And let me expose the trolls, all of you guys. This guy agrees with him, saying, yes, they are working for Sony. Let me explain something to you. Both of them have blank accounts. Okay, I know both of these trolls. This one has already been blocked. I blocked him, I think, a couple weeks ago. This guy, he hasn't been blocked. He's been trolling my PC Master Race videos for the last 4 days, making himself look foolish. My new subscribers have been owning the fuck out of him and his buddies. I want you guys to know how you can spot a troll. Click their account real quick. You won't see a YouTube banner. You won't see a profile picture. You won't see any subscribers. You won't see any favorites. You won't see any featured channels. You won't see any playlists. You won't see any uploaded videos. And you definitely won't see any descriptions or links to any social media accounts that they might have. It's a blank account, and that's why these guys are trolls. Okay? If you're going to own these trolls, do it in 5 replies. Back and forth, 5 replies between the troll and yourself. When it gets to 18, they're just wasting your time. Time that you could be spending playing some games. Speaking of games, the demo for the brand new August exclusive, PS4 exclusive for King of Fighters 14 is out tomorrow. Neverwinter, the MMO coming from PC and Xbox One, is out tomorrow on the PS4. It does have trophies, by the way. But yes, King of Fighters 14 PS4 exclusive demo is out tomorrow. It's going to have 7 fighters. I'm not really sure who those are, but I'm pretty sure I will have a link in the description for that information. So, let's continue, because there's a lot of shit to cover. This guy. It's up to everybody here on YouTube that calls yourself a gamer to give out the proper information. Withholding that information has horrible side effects that most of the time I have to clean up. Or expose, in this case. This guy is saying at Xbox, wishing Uncharted 4 and new Spider-Man game was on Xbox One. So he knows, he should know that both are exclusive and there's no chance that this ever gonna happen. So there was no point to post this comment at all. This was July 1st, 2016 when this comment was posted. So about 2 weeks ago. Look, it's no problem wanting a game, but it is a problem when you really believe that that game is going to come to your system at a later date. Especially when that game is a fucking exclusive that will never see the light of day on your platform that you want it on. Whether it's a PC or Xbox One. It's just true. Don't get mad. Don't get frustrated. Don't, you know what? Don't try to come to the comment section and try to say what we're about to cover next. Because if you say what these guys are saying, you're exposing yourself. But, sorry, these guys saying it expose the way you feel. Let's go over part 1 of the 3 different people that are saying something similar to this fucking idiot. Console exclusives are a cancer and need to be stopped. Hashtag FB. I don't know what that means. Look, exclusives need to be stopped? What the fuck? Any Nintendo fanboy that gets owned by me, they always brag about Smash Brothers. If Smash Brothers was on the PS4 and Mario and all of that shit, they wouldn't be bragging about shit. Xbox fans, they want to brag about fucking Halo and Gears for as long as Halo and Gears been out. It's milked as fuck. I really could care less about the series. Both of those and Forza has been milked out of its mind. But you get what I'm saying. What these people are saying, we don't know if these comments are coming from PC people or they're coming from Xbox people, but I think it's important to know that there are people out here that believe this. I think it's important that you guys know that there are people out here that believe this. This guy says something pretty similar. Exclusives are a cancer to the gaming industry, and anyone who tells you otherwise wants to feel proud of their choice in console. Why shouldn't I be proud? PC fans are proud. They brag about their shit specs all the fucking time in the comment section of my videos. They love to brag about their specs. But they can't name one exclusive that I fucking know by name on their platform that I fucking want. That's the sad thing. They can name all of our exclusives on our platform that they want because they really want them. PS4 gamers really don't want them. I would love to have an MMO on a PS4 like Neverwinter. Oh, oops, we have it. And it's free starting tomorrow on the PS4. Once again, when we wait because the PS4 is selling like hotcakes and the gamers are over here gaming, literally buying and playing their games, developers see that. And they will put their games over here. And we don't have to make a petition. We don't have to get on Twitter and Facebook and beg these developers and game companies to put their damn games over here because they will do it in due time when they see the sales. Once again, sales do matter. Anybody telling you any different is an idiot. Third one. This is the last one. This one just really took the cake because they really exposed a lot about their way of thinking. Exclusives on any platform are fucking cancer. Just let people play a game on a platform they want. You twats. He called them you twats. That comment was so salty. When I was reading it, I almost cried. I almost cried because it's so pathetic. I'm like, what the fuck? What are these guys smoking? Like, what is wrong with these guys? Like, now exclusives are bad. Now everybody doesn't like exclusives because you go to E3 and you see PS4 is the one with the best exclusives. Now you don't think games should be exclusive. You think that you're entitled to have these games on your platform of choice. And you're pissed off that you made the wrong choice. This is something easy. You own a PS4, you're good. If you own a PC and an Xbox One and you want PS4 games, something good that you should fucking do. First of all, if you own an Xbox One, sell that shit. Sell it. Trade it in. Start stacking your money. Get a PS4. It's $350. If you're a PC fanboy, stop upgrading your fucking PC. Start stacking your money. Save that shit up. Buy a $350 PS4. Or you can sell your gaming PC and buy a PS4. Because the games that you want, that we're about to cover, you're not going to get it on either platform. PC or Xbox One. Why are we bunching them together? It's because Microsoft wants to bunch both together. This guy is so fucking smart. This is an honest person. This is an intelligent person. That I'm not exposing this guy, but I want everybody to know that this is a good comment. And only real mature adults understand their mistakes. This guy says, at PlayStation, any chance you could look behind my mistakes of buying an Xbox and send me a PS4? Really need to play Bloodborne. That's powerful. He understood his mistake. He understood the Xbox One was not the system that had the best games this generation or ever was going to have the best games this generation. And he needed the PS4 to play the game that he knew was fire at that time. I respect that guy. I think everybody in the comments section should also. Oh, God. Well, breaking down, this is what this guy says. Well, breaking down and breaking the bank to get a PS4. Still very salty that I can't get a PC or Xbox version. Hashtag bloodborne. The reason why I want group PC and with Xbox fans is because there are actually a growing amount of comments that if when the person asks for a game, they say Xbox One or at least PC, or they say PC or Xbox version of the game. I'm not saying every PC gamer has an Xbox or every Xbox gamer owns a PC, but um, yeah, it's like that's why I'm grouping them together. It's a growing amount that either one of them or both for the systems, but they just refuse to buy a PS4. But that's their fault. You gotta need to buy a PS4. Bloodborne is an amazing game. You can get it digital or physical, and the game is still online, and people are still playing it, and it's still fun. Has a DLC campaign for it. Um, you are missing out if you don't own a PS4 this generation. And I'm here to tell you guys that it's gonna keep happening. This guy right here, I like this comment. He says, at Xbox, I think you should talk to FromSoftware team to create a Xbox version of Bloodborne. That would be great for the Xbox community. Let me tell you guys what happened long, long ago. The game that started Bloodborne and Dark Souls was called Demon Souls. It was only released on the PS3 in very limited quantities. Once again, you guys know I live in Maryland. I had to travel all the way to a game store called Pandora's Cube in Virginia to get my hands on Demon Souls. Me and my brother both. Game was amazing. Something that the industry just never saw. Never saw or never played a game like that before. It was amazing. Immediately at that time, I want everybody to know they did not have a shitload of advertisements on TV at all. They had none. No advertisements for Demon Souls. None. Under the radar. It was a great fucking game. Word of mouth made that game popular, made it famous. People on YouTube posting gameplay. Immediately, Xbox fans wanted it. They were begging and begging and begging and begging. They made a spinoff of Demon Souls. It's called Dark Souls. That's how you got Dark Souls. That's why you got Dark Souls. It's a multi-platform Demon Souls. Because Xbox fans were crying last fucking generation that they couldn't play Demon Souls, and they made a multi-platform Demon Souls called Dark Souls. So this guy is bitching, and they already got their wish. There's been 3 different iterations of Dark Souls. The developer said the series had came to an end at the end of the 3rd version. He will now be working on new projects. I believe two of them are exclusive to the PS4, if all. And there's no chance in hell that they're going to be making a Bloodborne or exclusive spin-off to Bloodborne for the Xbox community. I want everybody to understand one thing. The PS4 version of Dark Souls 3 sold way better than the Xbox One version. Not only in Japan, but also way better in the UK. And wait up, in the United States as well. You guys wanted the game. You wanted something to compete to Bloodborne, and you didn't even buy it on your system of choice. We had Bloodborne, and people still went out and brought Dark Souls 3. It's as simple as that. We're gamers. You guys are not. I totally wish hashtag Bloodborne was available for the Xbox One. It's not going to happen. At Xbox One, that's Phil Spencer's, at Xbox P3. Don't give up on Phantom Dust. It has the potential to be the answer to Bloodborne that the Xbox One needs. We already know how that turned out. If you guys don't know, I'm going to let you know. Phantom Dust was canceled. The studio disbanded. just like what happened with Fable. Hashtag Dark Souls 2 is on Xbox One, but Bloodborne is not. What the fuck? Hashtag Xbox One. It's exclusive. A Sony studio helped make and produce that game. Simple as that. Sony's not going to put their fucking exclusives on the Xbox One. They're just not. At Sony, please release Bloodborne for Xbox. Thanks. This guy has the balls. Let's go back. He has the balls to ask Sony. We were just talking about that. He was asking Sony, directly asking the official Sony Twitter to release their exclusive on a different platform. Not going to happen. This one is where it really gets wild. This guy says, if God is all powerful, he will make Demon Souls and Bloodborne available on the Xbox and PC to a lesser extent. Once again, this is another comment asking for both platforms. They want a PS4 game to be on two different platforms, not just the Xbox One, but the PC as well. I mean, he owns both. And then he also groups in the original game that started it all. Once again, which was called Demon Souls. So he understands something, but he also understands, and I think I can make out his profile picture. I think right there is Sunset Overdrive, and I think over here is the K from Killer Instinct. So he's an Xbox gamer. No, it's not gonna happen. Let's continue. No. Uh, Hashtag Bloodborne has taken over all of my video game time. Can't remember the last time I said Xbox on. Once again, these are real comments from real people, and that's why I love this series, and I hope you guys appreciate the series too. We got more comments to go, sorry. Hashtag Bloodborne needs to be ported over to the Xbox sometime. I don't want... What did he say? I do not want to buy a at PlayStation just for one game. That right there, that one pisses me off. These type of comments piss me off. When a PC gamer or Xbox One gamer says, "I don't want to buy a console just for one game," but that same individual is begging for another fucking game at another time, a week ago, a day ago, a month ago, a year ago, you were asking for another PS4 exclusive to be ported to your platform of choice. That means the PS4 does not have one game that you want to buy the system for. I know stalkers that have stalked the shit out of me on YouTube for almost 7 years that used to be Xbox fanboys and Nintendo fanboys. That person got a PS4 this year. He's played over 6 different exclusives. Some exclusives came out this year, others last year, others in 2014. Don't ever fucking lie to yourself or to the rest of the gaming community by saying you don't want to get the PS4 system because you don't want to just buy it for one game. This gaming console has a lot of amazing games. Some have been out for almost 3 years now and are dirt cheap. And yes, you would be buying those games to enjoy them at a cheaper price. We all know that to be true. We got people like Shokio that's had a PS4 for, I believe, over a year now. Enjoyed the fuck out of games like Bloodborne, Ratchet and Clank, and Street Fighter V. And I'm pretty sure his ass is going to be on King of Fighters 14 tomorrow. So don't say, I don't want to buy a PS4 for one game. Because we know you don't want the PS4 just for one game. I hope FromSoftware and Bandai Namco eventually release Demon Souls and Bloodborne on the Xbox. Hashtag Dark Souls, hashtag Dark Souls 2. Let me explain something. He's asking Bandai Namco for Demon Souls and Bloodborne. Okay, I got Bloodborne physical, this case right here in front of me. I see Japan Studio, which is from Sony, FromSoftware. It also has Sony Computer Entertainment. By the way, Bloodborne is owned by Sony. It's their IP. Demon Souls as well. I believe Demon Souls was published by Atlas because I remember Atlas name being in the corner, the lower corner. But I also remember Japan Studio being also there too, meaning that's a Sony studio, meaning those games are not going to see the light of day on another platform. So why is he asking Bandai? Bandai's name wasn't on Bloodborne or on Demon Souls. I'm really confused. Atlas' name was on Demon Souls, but not Bandai. Yes, Bandai name is on Dark Souls, but not Demon Souls and Bloodborne. Once again, some gamers are just not educated. They don't know their shit. Games never gonna come to their platform of choice. They gotta deal with it. Oh, this one's about Spider-Man. Also, high key might try to sell my Xbox One to get a PS4 because of Spider-Man and Kingdom Hearts 2.8. That's a good decision. He should. It's funny reading comments on the Spider-Man PS4 game. Everyone is crying that it's not coming to Xbox One or PC. Even this guy knows what's going on. Why does that upcoming new Spider-Man video game have to be a PS4 exclusive? Debating now whether to get a Xbox One or a PS4. I'm gonna make it easy for you, guy. Buy a PS4.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. So you get nothing. You lose.
Guess what? You didn't do